second day of the national level webinar on e-content development. Hope you all have energized to learn more tools for creating e-content. Before we proceed for the technical session, I request all to rise for the national anthem. Jana Gana Mana Adhinayaka Jaya He Bharat Bhagya Vidhata Punjab Sindh Gujarat Maratha Dravida Utkala Vanga Vindhya Himachala Yamuna Ganga Uchala Jaladhi Taranga तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे I welcome our principal, sir, Dr. Sridhara Shetty, Vice Principal and IQAC Coordinator, Dr. Liji Santosh, Vice Principal, Professor Sandesha Shetty, the Department Coordinator of Information Technology, Dr. Tushar Sambare, our resource persons and dear participants to the next this session of the day of webinar. Today, our resource persons, Professor Vinay Shahapurkar, is going to conduct the session on open broadcaster software. Professor Mithilesh Chauhan will be showing here the use of FreeCam software. Professor Avneet Kaur is going to conduct the session on quizzes. Professor Nabila Kazi is going to give you the idea of online tools and smart tricks for designing the e-contents. All the participants are requested to put their queries in question and answer session. After every technical session, we will attend the questions from QA section only. As we said already here, we will be giving you a YouTube link of these 2 days webinar session on Telegram group as well as through your email IDs after the completion of this event. Now move on to the technical session. I request Professor Avneet Kaur to begin the session on quizzes.
Thank you, ma'am. A very pleasant morning to one and all present. Hope you all are doing well. Myself, Professor Avneet Kaur from SM Shetty College of Science, Commerce and Management Studies. I'll be taking the session on an online tool, Quizziz. So let's start. So today we are going to learn an online tool, which is actually a free online platform, which we are going to use. We're going to learn about that. Then we're going to discuss some of its features and some frequently asked questions which are there in everybody's mind related to this Quizziz tool. And then we'll summarize the session. So let's get started. What is this Quizziz? This Quizziz is an online assessment tool. It actually allows you to conduct student-based formative assessments in a very fun and engaging way for students of all ages. Students can access the quizzes that are made by teachers using a very unique access code which is being generated by the system. Quiz can be either played live as a timed competition or it can be used as a homework with the specific deadlines given. Now, after the quiz has completed, students can even review their answers as well. And furthermore, even teachers can, the resulting data can be compiled within a spreadsheet so that an instructor gets a clear visual of students' performance. Now let's start with some of its features. As I said, it is a student-based platform. What does it mean? It means basically a student at their own pace, they can learn using their own devices. They can attempt their question and answers, and they can even review the answers at the end. BYOD basically means the students can play it on any kind of device with just a minimum requirement of a browser, including PCs, laptops, tablets, and smartphones. Another important feature that we get over here with this tool is now it's actually a community platform. So lots of teachers, amazing teachers, are creating thousands of great questions on quizzes every day, and you can actually use these questions as well in your quizzes. We now this tool also provides you a feature called as quiz editor, which you can use to pluck, even teleport. Plucking basically means you can teleport the questions from the quizzes which are already existing, and you can even use them. You can even easily add images from the internet, you can save your progress, and there are lots of many other features. Another feature that it provides is called as reports. Reports, there are two kinds of reports that I'm going to show you today. Class level report and even a student level report can be seen and downloaded with the help of an Excel spreadsheet. It is the easiest tool which I have come across, and it is very easy even for the students to access it. For the privacy, I'll say it, you just need a minimum requirement is you just need a valid email address, and then you just get connected to this tool. Now, before moving ahead with the further questions, let's get hands-on practice. You just need to go to a Google Chrome or any browser. Just type Quizziz. It's actually quiz and then izz.com. Just press that. It will take you to that particular website. Just click on sign up, join a game. Can you see there are two options being seen over here? This join a game is basically just to make it more interactive format for students. They gave it as a join a game, so that they don't take it just like as in if they are doing some assignment or something. So they have given this provision. This join a game feature is used by students. Sign up is, since we are starting up for the very first time, you can just click on sign up. Sign up with Google if you have a Gmail account. Now, once you are signed in, as you can see, I have already used this tool. You can see my profile also from here by clicking on view profile. Now, there are lots of tabs that we can see over here. Let's discuss the major tabs. Now, as you can see, there are two tabs on the top: find a quiz and create a new quiz. Now, find a quiz is basically, if I scroll down in this page, you can see lots and lots of topics. English, language arts, there are already existing quizzes on various topics if you see. So you can actually pluck, as I said earlier, you can actually pluck so many questions from even from here, and you can pass it in your quizzes as well. So you can actually utilize these features as well, so that will help you in finding a quiz. Any specific topic you can type in the search box, and then you can do it. Let's focus on first creating the new quiz. How to create a quiz? So you can actually click on this plus icon, create a new quiz, or you can, on the left hand side, this tab also can be used. So I'm clicking on plus, create a new quiz. It is going to ask you a new pop-up that is going to ask you the name of this quiz. Let's give it just, I'm creating a general quiz. Choose the relevant subject. As you can see, there are so many subjects already already present in this platform. You can use any of them if you're creating any specific. I'll right now say it's just an educational distinct. I'll select that and click on next. Once you click on next, a quiz editor option, if you remember in the PPT, it's a very good feature where you can actually put up your questions as well. So you have got 5 different formats over here of questions that you can make: multiple choice question, check boxes, fill in the blanks, poll and open-ended questions can be made. So let's see how to create, how to use these facilities one by one. So I'll click on multiple choice questions. Now the difference between multiple choice and check boxes, I believe everybody knows it. Multiple choice basically is used when the student needs to answer only one correct answer. Checkbox is basically used when you have multiple correct answers. So let's see, let's take one by one. When I click on multiple choice question, you can just type in your question. Now again, the window, if you see, one part shows the questions where you're going to type your question, how it is, and the other part, if you see on the right hand side, it is a preview part, how it is going to be shown to a student. So this preview is being generated over here when you type. So let's type our first question. ERP stands for, okay, let's give the answer options below it. I'll say enterprise resource portion. So as you can see on the right hand side, whatever you are typing, it is giving you a preview of your quiz that is being created. Enterprise resource planning. Okay. Then enterprise resolution process. Let's see. Entitled resource portion. Once you're done with this, all the options, do not forget to click a right symbol. That means you are indicating this is the right answer. So if you have to click the right answer, click the right answer, and then you can see. Now you have a feature called as tag standards, which we are not using, but you can use it. It is basically used for searching. I mean, it makes it easy for a particular person to search a quiz or a type of a word, and it is reachable. So that is why these tag standards are being used. Then we have a below, you have a timer, that is time allotted. You can even allot a timer to your question. I mean, you can allot time allotted to solve this question. Should be, it can be minimum 5 seconds and it can be maximum 15 minutes that you can allot. So I am actually giving it just 1 minute, that is 60 seconds. And then you can save, click on the right hand side, you can click on save. So this question is being saved. You can see question number 1, the symbol of multiple choice question has been generated. This is how the multiple choice question is being created. Now to add another question, you can either go to plus new question, again you can click on this, or you can even use, now I'm going to create a checkbox type question, so I can actually click on checkbox. So once I click on checkbox, so let's write the question as the doll is in Nina's cupboard. Then I say, I'll ask the student, give the proper noun and the common noun in the given sentence. Right? So now I can see I have to, it's a checkbox type question. So more than one answer can be correct, right? So I'll type the answer as, now Nina's is a proper noun, doll is a common noun. Okay, then I'll copy this. Instead of doll, I'm writing even cupboard is a common noun. And then I can write only cupboard as a common noun. Doll as a common noun. Again, don't forget to click the right answers. The right answer is Nina's is a proper noun, and doll is also a common noun, and cupboard is also a common noun. I'm sorry, I can edit this. Cupboard is written in capital letters. Right. And then now again, you can add a timer to this question, particular question. For example, I'll just give them 45 seconds for this particular question. And then I'll click on, just a moment, click on save. Okay. Now, as you can see, question 1, question number 2 has been added to your quiz, right? Then again, click on plus new question, or you can go to the another option. Let's create a fill in the blank type question. Now, in the fill in the blank, okay, I want to write a chemical formula. Okay, I want to write H2O. So I can actually use the features provided over here, subscript, superscript. So यहाँ पे I'll use this subscript H2. Then I click back on it. Again, I'll write O. H2O is the formula of, again, you can give a correct answer as water. Now, if you see, I want to give in some alternative answer also. Like, for example, I say if the student types it in a capital letter. So can you see it already gives you no need to add case sensitive options over here. So it is not going to take the answer as a case sensitive option. So you can type this. Again, you can add timer if you want to change the timer. Click on it. I'll say 30 seconds. Okay. And then I'll say save. So filling the blank is being created. So this is how it appears. Okay. Then we have a poll type question, which we'll be taking at the last. And then we have an open-ended type question where the student, it's a kind of a descriptive question that we are going to generate. Okay. So we'll write any two characteristics of data warehouse. Okay. Again, since it is an open-ended question, it is actually just marked like that. It is just ungraded type of question when we see the reports, and the student will answer, and you can you can give them marks later on by seeing their answer in the report that is generated later, right? So time allocated to this is, I'll give them at least 1 minute to click on save. Okay. So can you see we have generated 4 types of questions, right? So I'll give you some more options over here for mathematical teachers and other teachers. So I can actually even use mathematical terms, simplify, for example, simplify, and then I click on, can you see add math equation function over here, fx? So once you click on this, so you get lot of equation features over here, lot of equation features. I'm going to use this a upon x right now. So once I click on this a upon x, I can type 7 upon 25. Then I can use a multiplication, sorry. Okay, then I click on multiplication symbol. Again, I want to enter a fraction over here. So I'll write 15 upon 28. And then I'll say insert. So can you see it becomes easy for mathematical teachers also to use this tool. So you can even add your mathematical expressions, logarithmic. There are a lot of features if you click. Now I want to give the answer also in this format only. I don't want to use that backslash symbol. I don't want to write it like this 3/20. No, I don't want to write it like this. I want it to be presented like a fraction only, numerator upon denominator. So I'll use again this feature. I'll write 3/20. Okay, insert. Then again I'm going to give same 7/20. Then again 115 upon, sorry, upon 28. Insert. Then another option. I'll say can't calculate. Okay. So once you're done with this, you can see the preview of this question. You can change the timer again. I'll give them 60 seconds to solve this question, or even 2 minutes if you want, depending upon the speed of your students. You can even do that. Right, I'll give 60 seconds. Now do not forget, if you even forget, for example, see, I have not marked any question over here right now, any correct answer right now I have not marked. So I'll click on save. So it will say, see, correct option is not selected. So I have to select the correct option. It is prompting me. So I'll do that and then I'll save. Right, you can see question number 5 also has been added to my quiz. Now again, one more feature, adding in images. I'll show you how to add images. For example, again I'll take multiple choice question. I want to add a picture and I want the people, the students basically, to describe this picture. So the picture describes what I want to add a picture. So click on this. Can you see the media, add image or audio? Yes, I can actually do that. And I'll click on plus sign to add. I have this picture over here, global warming, red hot earth. Okay, I'll add this picture. So can you see uploading? The image is being uploaded. Can you see in the right hand side preview also? It's there, right? Then just give the options. What is the correct option over here? It is, the picture describes global warming. Okay, the picture describes red hot earth. Okay, the picture describes red hot earth because of global warming. Okay, and the last is, I can't explain this, I don't know. Okay, now again select the right answer. I'm going to select this, and then again you can change the timer to this particular question to 45 seconds, and then you can actually save. So this is how you create your questions using all the options with being provided by this tool. And then there's one more option that you can see. Many of you must be thinking we have not taken this teleport. So while describing my PPT, I have already told that you can also plug questions. You can take questions from different quizzes as well. So let's select. If I click on teleport, it is going to give me some public quizzes. Whichever is relevant to you, you can actually pick up. For example, I'll take some questions from general quiz. Now can you see which is the largest river in the world? Okay, it has already been created, and automatically it gives me an option called as plus add. Right, so you can click on add. Just click on that. Okay, move to your this thing. Can you see this question has been added in your quiz? See, so you can actually take a lot of questions even from the existing quizzes, or you can create your own questions. I'll create one more type question. Last type of question that I am going to show you is poll type question. that is remaining, right? So let's say at the last I want to um, ask my students, how do you feel about this quiz? What do they feel? Rate my quiz. So I'll choose poll type question and I'll type how how do you like this quiz on a scale of 1 to 5? Okay, if you want to give them multiple selection option, you can even give them that. Now can you see there is already an option where polls are ungraded and even open-ended questions are ungraded. They are marked as correct in the game reports, but you can actually check them while generating your spreadsheets, right, that I'm going to show you. So I'll write the options as 1. I'll say the student rates about to exit. I didn't like it and this is terrible. Okay, then I'll rate second question as board. Okay, and then third I'll say it was neutral for me, not very good, not very bad. I'll say 4 as happy. Okay, and add another type because I have to rate 1 to 5. Then fifth option I'll give as it's amazing. Amazing. Okay, so once you have added all these things, again time allocated should be given. So I'll take it as 45 seconds and then you can click on save. So once you click on save, again you can see there are a lot of questions that are there. Okay, one more type of question that I want to show over here is for Hindi teachers specifically. You can even export questions on, I can even search. Instead of general quiz, I want to find Hindi quizzes. So, yes, I can do that. See, can you see? There are a lot of Hindi quizzes that have been generated. For example, this, what is the color of this? Like, obviously, this is not for university level people, but yes, many teachers who are attending the session, it will be beneficial for them. So you can actually add it from here, right? I'm not adding it right now. You can add and you can even generate. Okay, so once you're done, once you are done with all the questions being generated, you can click on done. So I have added a total 8 questions to my quiz and now I'm going to select done from the top corner. Okay, so click on done. It will ask for the quiz details. It will ask for, if you have any picture you can add it over here. I have a picture general quiz. I'm going to add this picture for the representation. Now, select language is a very good feature where you have, now this platform is made for almost all teachers, all community, teaching fraternity basically. So they have lot of languages, local languages that they have shown over here. Hindi, Dutch, French, Russian, as you can see, there are a lot of languages. Right now, I'm not using any other language. I'm using English, so I'll keep it like that. Okay, so I'll keep it like this. I'll again add my image. It stopped working, I believe. Okay, we'll go back. I'll add now. Click on this and then open. Right? Then for grades. Now this quiz is being created for whom you have created this quiz. Like it can be from KG2, as you can see, it's a tool that can be used for university people. So I'll click on university. Okay, now another very important feature that you can have avail over here is you want this quiz to be seen by whom. It could be public, it could be seen by anyone on this platform, or it should be seen only by you. So I'll say public to everyone. It could be visible to everyone. So I'll keep it like this. Oh, it's not been saved. So I'll again do that. Second, actually, cursor is coming in between. So I'll say done. Okay, I'll add to this general quiz again, English, then grades, university, then public to everyone. Click on save. Now, once you're done with the save option, so can you see this is how your quiz appears? Preview 8 questions are being generated over here. Right now you have 3 options that are being given. Now start a multiplayer game. If you have a very good your students have a very good internet connection and you want them to play at the same time, you can even play it live. You can assign it as a homework. So let's do this feature. You can even assign them as a homework. So let's assign this as a homework. Learner should complete the quiz by June 8th. Okay, and the time is being displayed. If you want to change the timings, you can click on it and change the timings. You want to continue, you can even continue. And there is a very good feature that they have provided over here. You can assign it to a class. Now what is this class? They're talking about Google Classroom. If you have any of your Google Classrooms, for example, I have already put up over here 2 classes, my SYBMS B and SYBMS A. If I want to assign them, just click on it and they'll get this quiz. This quiz is being shared on Google Classroom. Okay, so you can give a title to your quiz and then do it. Okay, one step is this, or otherwise you have below some advanced settings. Right now, what are these settings all about? Student attempts. Now, how many times you want the student to attempt this quiz? Only once? Yes. Or unlimited times, you can actually see. So there are many options that you can give them. Show answers in game. Now once this quiz is being shared, it will be displayed in a game manner and the correct answers should be displayed. You want them to see the answers after each question, it should be. So I have kept it off right now. No, I don't want them to see the answer after every question because it takes a lot of time. Show the answers post game. Yes, so I have kept it as on. So you can have various features. Gameplay settings, again, if it's just in multiplayer game, so you want the timer to be displayed, you want the leaderboard to be displayed, you want to shuffle the questions, shuffle the answer options. So you can use all these features. You can even play music to make it more interesting. You can even show memes basically, and then you can add funny pictures. So all these features are being there, and then you can click on continue. So once I click on continue, see, you can, as I said, you can even do it over there only on that page. You can share it with your Google class, or you can even ask a participant to join my quiz and enter this code. I'm writing this code on a piece of paper so that I can show you how to go there. Okay, so for example, I want to join a game. So once I'm done with this, okay, just share this code to your people. If somebody is doing it hands-on, you can actually attempt this quiz. So it will take you, join a game, just type a code that you have generated, 7854027. So if I do that, join, so can you see my name has been appeared over here. You can start the game. Any character that you want to pick up. Okay, so the game has started and you can just go on. This is how it appears to your students. So see, can you see the answers have been shuffled? Just click on the right answer and move ahead. Then I have a checkbox type of question, right? I will click both. Okay, then okay, select this answer. This is how it appears to the students. Just reminding you, this is how it will appear to your students in a very colorful way, and they'll enjoy doing the assignments. Right, any 2 characteristics. As I said, this is, you have to evaluate. In the game, it is going to show you the correct, right? But you have to evaluate this, and then you can write Okay, click on submit. I have not written the whole question. Okay, I like it very good. So it's amazing for me. So I have hold it on amazing. Type your answer again as water. Then submit. So all done. So can you see my accuracy is 100%, and you can again, my score is this much, my rank is right now one people have played it. So I can actually do it like this. So this is how the student sees your this thing, right? I'll go to my teacher dashboard again. I'll show you some of this. Since so we have covered find a quiz, you can actually search for any particular topic. Now another important thing that I want to show you is reports feature, which I have already told you, the graded system. Now since we have created, see, so many, I'm sorry. So once you click on reports, you can see how many people have played, what is the accuracy of their, So I'll show you this one quiz that I have created a month ago, basically on unit 3 and 4, and 143 students have actually played this game. It is being shared on a Google Classroom, and SYB Miss B and A people have, it has been shared to them. And I want to generate a report. So click on these three dots. Can you see? Once you click on this, it will say download Excel. So I'll click on download Excel. So once the report is being downloaded, you can see the spreadsheet. You can open it. Again, two types of reports are being generated over here. One is the class level, and the other one is the student level. Now, once you see this class level report, where you can actually see, now data mining is also known as how many students have said this answer, given this answer correctly. So 129 students have given this answer correctly. 11 students have given wrong answer. You can actually see 3 students have even unattempted this question and moved ahead. So this is their answers, that you can see what they have typed or what they have submitted, right? This is how it appears. So what is the benefit of this class level? So this class level report helps in helps the teachers basically to evaluate which portion the students are finding very difficult. You can focus on that part. So as you can see this question, there are 34 people who have even incorrect. So when I can see cloud computing, I can say, okay, the particular topic of cloud computing students are finding it difficult, and I can focus on this particular topic more. I can generate more and more assignments, or I can focus on this particular topic more. So this is how it is beneficial. Then at the player level, if I say, you can see individual students performance, how they performed, right? So for example, it is 100% for Nidhi Suresh and 95%, and so on. You can check their performances, how they are performing throughout. So this is how. And additional knowledge that they give is when they have attempted, the timings, and the information on which device they have attempted. So this is how you generate the two level reports also, right? So one, I'll minimize this and I'll get back to my PPT now. So I'll slideshow. Now, the frequently asked question is Quizziz free? Yes, it is free, for completely free for teachers. There are no paid versions or no paid features anywhere in this platform. There are also no restrictions on the number of quizzes you can create, conduct, or play as well. Now, how many people can play? If you use the option called as multiplayer game, so you can allow 500 players. That means 500 students at the same time can play. Only thing is they need a high speed internet connection to access that game. Is Quizziz available in other languages? Yes, as I have already shown you, once you click on your quiz details, it is actually showing you so many languages you can actually, or otherwise on the left hand side, there is a tab below below on the left hand side, settings tab. You can even use it from there. You can change it. What devices can I use on the Quizziz? You need a minimum requirement. You can use it anywhere. The minimum requirement is you need a browser to use this kind of facility. You need a browser. It can work on Chrome. It can work on Safari, Internet Explorer, and PC, laptop, tablet, smartphones. Any device can be used. Does each student need a device? Yes, they need a device. Then only the quiz will be displayed on their screen and it will be evaluated. So just summarizing where we did, what we did. In the browser, we went to quizziz.com. Please focus quizizz.com. It is quizziz.com. You again have two options. Once you sign up, either select the quiz from the search box or you can create your own quiz. 5 type of questions can be framed. Like we have open-ended, we have poll, we have multiple choice question, we have check boxes. These can be created. We are filling the blanks, so all 5 options, any of 5 options you can use. Once you are done framing the questions, you can click on done, and then you can fill the quiz details, share it the link anywhere on the social media. You can do that, or you can tell them to use the unique code on join my quiz. Once the quiz is over, the student gets the correct answers also, and the reports can also be generated using the reports tab. That's it. Thank you so much. I hope this would be helpful for many of the teachers. Thank you so much. Any questions?
Yes, yes, there are a few questions on QA section, Avneet ma'am.
Yeah.
Uh, the Do the students have to create an account to attempt the quiz?
No, ma'am, not at all. They just have to sign up using their valid email address. That's it. Or they can just join by, as I have shown, they can just join by the code that is being generated by the quiz.
Yes, can we give question without mentioning time restriction?
I think you have to give the timer because that is the quality over here. Because if you give them unlimited time, then you can use a lot of features like Google Forms or any other form. So the timer is a very good feature that is added over here. So why will you not want the timer to be displayed? So it's actually minimum 5 seconds you have to give.
Yes, is it possible to create a question where one can assign rank,
One can assign rank.
marks?
Marks, ma'am, it's actually just an accuracy tool where you can check the student are actually attempting the quizzes and how much they have grabbed. So for marks, what I'll say is you can share this quiz on the Google Classroom where it itself gets graded.
Yes, can we prevent our quiz from being made available to public?
Yes, you can. There are two options, private or public. Both can be done.
Yes, yes. One of the question is here. Is this quiz collect email addresses of the students?
You can give an option, ma'am. As I said, you can once the student signs up with a unique code, you can there is an option that you want to collect the email addresses. You can.
Yes, and other questions already you have gone through it. In your PPT, you have mentioned in the FAQ part. I hope the questions have been completely done.
Thank you.
Okay. We can move to the second technical session. Still, if any queries are there, we can conduct it in between. The second session will be conducted by Professor Mithilesh Chauhan. Mithilesh sir, I request you to begin the session on FreeCam software.
Good morning, everyone. Yes, as we know, we can, or sometimes we may require to have offline videos. Then to create those videos, we have to use some applications. Some are like some require heavy configuration, but most of us, we don't have that heavy kind of laptop. So we require an application that may be easily installed on maybe on all platforms with less configuration. So one of the application is FreeCam. It is totally free application. This application can be used for creating videos. Again, it can be used for editing purpose, and the same video we can share with the students. It produces a high quality video. Now I will directly go to the browser and start a recording with the video. To download the application, I have opened my browser and I will type FreeCam. It is the very first link on the browser. I will click the first link. It is asking me to enter email ID. I will enter my email ID and I will click on download button. I may select a download location and I will click on save. The application is 22 megabytes. We'll wait for some time so that the application may be downloaded. Yes, the application has been downloaded. I will click or I will double click on the application to install it. Click on run button. It is asking for acceptance of the agreement. I will click on I accept and I will click on install. I will launch the application. Now the application has very basic interface. It is showing only two options. One for creating the creating new recording or creating or starting a new recording, and it is showing the previous recording. So we are going to record a new video. So I'm clicking on new recording. Yes, as soon as I click on the new recording, it is showing me a margin which is highlighted in black and white color. It means it is showing the area that will be recorded. Now to change the selection area, I may click on this button where number has written 1280 by 720. These are the resolution. Now to capture the entire screen, I may click on full screen. Or to capture a particular area on my screen, I may click on select area. I will click on the select area and I will click a part of it. Like this is the area that I want to record. Now the selection area has been, now the recording area has been selected. Now to start the recording, we may click the record button. As soon as you click the record button, the line will change from black and white to red and white, which shows that the recording has been started. Now what we have done till now, we have opened our browser. We have typed FreeCam in the search box. We click on the first application, first link. We have entered an email ID and we have clicked the download button. Then we have installed the application. We have run it and we have selected the area that we want to record and we have pressed the recording button. Now the video, once the video record, there may be there may be a PPT open in front of you. You may record that PPT and you may add your thought to the PPT. There may be PDF, there may be Word document. which in which you have explained or in which you have written something, that same thing can be explained by you. Now, many of the time, there is one issue with the practical papers. Like we want to write something on the screen, we want to explain or we want to solve the sum on the runtime. We don't want that pre solved sum to be shown in the example. We want to write all the sum in the runtime. Now, writing those sum or like writing on the screen may be tedious. Like I'm trying to write something on the screen. It is very difficult for me to write and make any character perfectly seen. So alternatively, what I can do, I can use a pen tablet. Like both things, the upper line and the lower line are written by me only, but you can see the difference. One, I have written with the help of standard mouse, and the second I have written with the help of pen tablet. Now, what are the pen tablets? These are tablet like devices, but they don't have the screen. As you can see on the top, there is one black screen which has a pen. On the second device, again there is white, on the corner there is white screen and there is a pen. On the third, uh, as we can see, some black screen with a pen, and in front we have a monitor. Similar to that, we can have the tablet and we can connect it to a computer and we can solve any example to the any example on the screen, and the same thing may be recorded. This device may be useful for teachers like account, mathematics, chemistry, physics, electronics, and any teacher, those who want to write something on the screen or solve any example on the screen. Obviously, this pen is going to cost you something. The cost may depend the quality and depend the size of the tablet you are buying. It may ranges from 3,000 to 15,000, or depending on the feature. Obviously, this pen tablet is optional. If you are opting for writing something on the screen, you should have it. Otherwise, it is fully optional. The same tablet you can buy from the online market. Simply go to the browser and type pen tablet, and it will show some link. Uh, you can compare those pen tablets and you can buy whatever you like. Now, during the recording, there may be cases when some page may appear in front of the screen that you want to delete. Like this is a page which I have named as page not number. Now this part I will be removing from the video in the editing part. Now this is end of the presentation. Now once we are end with the presentation, how we are going to stop our presentation? As you can see on the top, there is record button or there is done button. We can click on this button, but when we are recording the entire screen, that red button or the done button will not be appear. So at that time, we have to press the escape button. Now escape button is a stopping button. Once the video has recorded, it will show the pre-recorded video, the same video you can play and you can check. I will directly go to the editing part to edit this video. Now on the top, you can see edit button. I will click on this edit button. The entire timeline of the video has been shown. On the top, it is showing, on this line, it is showing video part, and the bottom line, blue line, is your audio. There may be unwanted video part, or there may be unwanted noise in the video that I may remove. So I will select a page that was page not numbered. This is a page that I will be removing from my video, which was written as page not numbered. Now, before removing, I will perform some audio operation, audio trimming operation, or audio removing operation on this video, or sorry, on this part. I have selected by clicking the part, and I have dragged this line, and I have selected the yellow line, as you can see on the bottom of this, is highlighted for editing option. Now, to edit this, I have three operations. One is delete. If I click on this delete button, this part of the video will be removed from the video. Second option is silence button. If I click on the silence button, the audio from this section will be removed, the unwanted noise. Now again, if there may be cases when the audio is too low or too high, then you want to reduce the volume or increase the volume. The same thing can be done with the help of adjust volume button, which is the fifth option on the top. I have clicked on this audio volume button or adjust volume button. I may click on this and increase the volume. See, previously it was like some page may appear in front of the screen that you want to delete. Like this is the page which I have named as page not number. As you can see, now as I move the slider up and down, I will be removing from the video. I move my slider up and down, it is increasing or decreasing the volume. The same operation you can do. Now I will delete this section from the video directly. Now the same thing has been removed. Again, you have to check your or play your video to check whether that part has been selected properly or not. Yes, some part has been, some part is there. Again, I will select this part and I will click on delete button. To remove the volume of any section, you may select the part or entire part, and you can click on silence. As you can see, the voice has been removed from this part. To undo the changes, you can again click on Ctrl Z. Once we have done with the editing part, we can click on save and close. Now this is your edited video. This video can be saved by clicking on save as video on the top. I will click on this save video and I will save in my C drive. And I will click on save. We'll wait for some time so that the exporting is complete. Now there may be question, which type of video I can edit? Like this software is free and this software can allow editing of only those videos that has been recorded by the software itself. You cannot export or import external video or other video from other website or other link or other application, and those can those video will not be edited. If you are recording that video with the help of free cam, then only you are going to, then you are able to edit this video in the application. This exporting may take time depending on the length of the video or the type of the video, or sorry, length of the video only. Black and white to red and white, which shows that the recording so this is my final video which I have recorded with the help of application. So it is a simple application that you can use freely to record video, offline videos, and the same thing can be shared with the student. Thank you. Yes, that's all from my side. We may ask the questions if any.
Yes, till now, the questions have been asked by the participants. Still, if any queries there, participants, please you can post it into the QA section. We are overviewing that section accordingly. Yes, there is one question, Mithilesh sir.
Yes, ma'am.
If we want to recover deleted part, is it possible in this PCAM?
Like it is like similar to editing a Word document. You can recover only those part. Like if you are editing and you are like pressing Control Z, then at that time only you are able to retrieve that part. Once you have made the changes permanently, that part has been done, and once you close the editing option, that part won't be recovered.
Yes. One question is here.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
One question is here. Can we upload this video on YouTube?
Yes, definitely we can upload this video on the YouTube directly.
We can edit the video we created, not any other video.
I didn't get the question, ma'am.
Yes, they are asking that our own created video, can we edit it?
Yes, if you are creating the video with the help of FreeCam, then you can edit with the FreeCam. Other application video, you will not be able to edit with the help of FreeCam. Like if you are if you have another application, like if you have recorded video with the help of another application, that video will not be able to edit in the FreeCam.
Yes,
Yes.
sir. Uh, One question is here from one of the ma'am that she's asking, if I want to cut some part and re-record, can I do it?
Re-record means?
Means that video need to be re-recorded again.
In that case, you can trim the parts. Like uh, if I divide the video into 3 sections, say like A section, B section, and C section, and that B section that I want to remove, then I have to trim that part into three parts, like A section, which is before A section, and the second part C section. The B section can be recorded again, and same can be combined with the help of another application. You cannot merge another application or another recording videos in the same recording. This may be one of the drawback.
Is this software version available on mobile?
I doubt. No, ma'am. For mobile, there may be some other
Yes, sir.
application.
One question is there. What is the difference in other forms like KineMaster?
Like those are video editing and video recording tools. Each there for a similar kind of product. This tool is very easy to use. I preferably use this application for recording my video and editing video at the same time, and it gives me flexibility for editing options. So I'm using. There may be
Yes.
opinions like hello,
Yes.
hello.
Yes,
There
you
may
are
be
audible.
opinion. Yes. There may be opinion with the other teachers, like they may feel other application is good. It is their view.
Can
Like
we save video in MP4 format?
no, ma'am. It allow only one format, WMP.
Yes. Is there any time limit or file limit to make video on FreeCam?
Uh, till now, I have recorded maximum 4-hour video. So at least 4 hours it is recording. You may check by recording a longer video. At least 10 hours it should go. And again, recording a 10-hour video will take you up to 3 to 4 GB of space. If you have space, and then there is no issues with the recording.
Yes, one madam is asking, Reshma ma'am, I tried to install software but asking permission and says change in computer setup
Yes,
regarding it.
we simply have to click on yes, ma'am.
Yes, means we need to change the computer setup. If we will click on yes, automatically
Yes.
it will move.
When we click on I agree, then in the next window it will show for this application want to change this, this application want to change your computer setting. At that time, you have to click on yes, ma'am.
Yes, already you have questions, 2, 3 questions ka answers in between, because some questions are repeatedly asked accordingly. Can we merge 2 or 3 videos together with no gap?
Uh, no, ma'am. With this pre-cam, we cannot merge. We can divide this video, this video into 2, 3 parts, but we cannot perform merge operation.
Okay, fine. Uh, Almost all the questions we have gone through it, and meanwhile we will be able to answer it in between the section, QA section also.
Yeah, sure, ma'am. Thank you.
So I hope participants, we can move to the next technical session. Before that, I'm just announcing one thing, that participants, whoever is asking for repetitive actions to be performed in the tool, like quizzes, a few questions were there to show the repetition of some questions and how to assign the time limit and marks and that. Please, we will provide you here today's session ka YouTube link in your Telegram group, as well as to you in your personal contacts. So you can go through the session YouTube link accordingly, and you can perform it in the tool. Again, there is one instruction to the participant, requesting all the participants to fill up the feedback form link given in the chart window section in this session. During the technical session, we will put the YouTube this feedback link into the chat window. All the participants have to fill it before completing the webinar session. It's a kind request to all of you to complete this between the session itself only, and we will provide it after some time. I hope.
Sheetal, ma'am, your audio is not audible.
Yes, now it's audible.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, yes. I hope I cleared about the YouTube link matter to the participants. Hello.
Yes,
The
ma'am.
next technical session will be conducted by Vinay Shahpurkar sir on Open Broadcaster software.
Thank you, ma'am. Screen is visible. Hello.
Yes, sir, it is visible.
Okay, sir. Myself, Vinay Shah. I'll be dealing with today with the OBS. What is OBS? That is Open Broadcast Software. It is a free open source software for recording and live streaming, written in C, C++, and Qt. It provides real-time source and device capture, scene composition, encoding, recording, and all those things. See that what this is. The main interface is organized into 5 sections, that is scenes, sources, audio mixer, transitions, and controls. Basic requirement: if you're using Windows OS, then you should be having DirectX 10.1 compatible GPU, Windows 7 Service Pack 1 or higher than that. If you're using Mac OS, then you should be having Intel CPU. Just a moment. If you're using Mac OS, then you should be having Intel CPU, OpenGL 3.2, Mac OS.
तुझा प्रॉब्लेम आहे शेअरिंगचा. ठीक आहे, मोबाईल मध्ये बघून कर बाय.
And if you're using Linux or Unix, you should be having OpenGL 3.2 and X Windows system. That is a graphical Windows system. Now in this session today, we'll be dealing with the image recording, screen recording, image slideshow, and both. Now, what are the advantages or disadvantages of this software? First of all, It is a robust feature setup. That means you can use at any size Windows. Have various plugins to use, easy to use, free to use for commercial purpose also, and it converts into MP4 extension. What the disadvantages of that? It doesn't work on Windows XP and it cannot be linked to an audio file as source. Now, I will show you how to download that software. We just need to type over here OBS download. Now the first link which we get, that is the OBS one. Just click on that. Now it is showing you the different OS options. If you're using Windows OS, then you can click over here. If you're using Mac OS, you can click over here, and if you're using Linux or Ubuntu, you can click over here. So we are having Windows OS. We'll click on this. In this also it is showing multiple options, that is download installer, 64-bit, 32-bit. If you're using BitTorrent or MuTorrent or any other software, you can use these options over here. We'll click on download installer. It should be 64-bit installer. It is getting started over here. You can see over here. In the meantime, it gets downloaded. Let me tell you, if it is not getting installed during installation, if you're getting any problem, then you might need to update your Windows, because it needs the latest patches of the Windows, as well as Java also. That means you need to install Java also, and if it is installed already, then you need to update it. So we have the software downloaded over here. So I'll just go to the installer over here. This is the installer over here. Right click, run as administrator. Asking for the permissions. Yes. Click on next. Click on next. This is the path where it will be stored. C program files, OBS Studio. Click on install, and it is getting installed now. It is registering all the necessary DLL files needed for it. That is dynamic link library files. You will be getting the shortcut created on the desktop once you create this, or once you install this OBS. Now, let us see the basic interface of the OBS Studio. Now, as you have seen in the PPT, scenes, sources, audio mixer, transition, controls. So all these are there: scenes, sources, audio mixer, transition, and control. Basically, this software is for video recording the lectures for the future purpose also. That means you can record the lectures and you can post it on the YouTube, or you can give the link to the students by uploading it on Drive or somewhere. Now here for this session today, we will be concentrating only on this sources part, this control part, and show recordings part. Now sources, before we add or before we start recording, we need to add some source over here so that we can record something. So what we can do is we can just add over here display capture. Display capture is nothing but screen recording only, where the face won't be visible. That means you will not be able to see the speaker, but you will be able to listen what the person is speaking. So I'll be adding this display capture over here now. It will be showing create new one. You can say that okay. Now this is also for the ratio it is asking 1366 by 768. Just say okay. And if you see over here, whatever I'll be delivering, that I'll be recording now. For that purpose, we will be clicking on this start recording. So once you click on the start recording, the session will start recording as a screen recording only, not as a face recording. So I will just click on the start recording. So recording has started over here now. Now I want the presenter to be visible. So we will be adding this video capture device. Earlier one was window capture, this one. Now we'll be adding video capture device. This will be adding my screen on the display. If you can see over here, video is visible. This is the video capture device. We can resize this device like this, and we can place it at any corner of the screen so that we can put the other objects over here or other sources over here now. This is nothing but the video capture device. I'll just repeat in short. We first did display capture device just to take the screen recording where I don't want the presenter to be seen. So we can do that display capture and then we can start recording. But I want to show the presenter also over here. So we can add over here from these options over here, from the sources, video capture device, and the webcam will be enabled and the presenter will be seen over here now. The next thing is I want to add an image over here now, single image. So click on this image over here. It will be asking for the instance of creating that. Click on OK. Now you need to browse or give the path for the image which you want to load over here now. So I'll be just giving the path over there. We can select any of the image which we want to display. So if you can see over here, you can see okay, the image has been uploaded over here now. Now if I want to stretch this image up to the screen like this, you can stretch it also. Right click, fit to screen. So this is the fit to screen size of the window. Now if I want to change the properties of this image, so select this. The selection will be determined by the red color border over here. Select this, right click, properties. Yes, if I want to change the image, so click on browse. You can change the image also now. But this image is what it is representing, I don't know. I want to convey that to my students. So what we can do is select the another source called as a text. So click on OK over here. Now write down the text what you want to display over here. If you want to change the font, you can change the font also. Select font. Times New Roman, regular, 14, or you will say that 24. If you want to strike out, you can say the strike out. If you want it to be underlined, it will be underlined also. Okay. Now, we can change the color also of that text. So, if I want it to be any other color, you can select that. Click on OK. You can see that content of color has been changed. Okay. Now, select this text. You can drag it to the like this, or you can from the properties you can change the size of the text. So that it is clearly visible to the students. Now, this text is just a simple text which I don't want it to be simple. I want it to be little bit design part. So what we can do is we can add filters over here now. There are multiple filters over here. So from this, I will just select scrolling part. So specify the name. Okay, scrolling. Now if you check over here, horizontal speed and vertical speed, these are the 0. So if I take it to the left hand side, you can see that it is just scrolling with the speed of -36. If I take it on the right hand side, it will be scrolling to the left hand side. But I don't want it to be scrolled. I'll just keep it as 0. I want it to be vertical scrolling. So it will be scrolling vertically like this. So whichever we want, we can have the scrolling over here now. For the time being, we'll keep it over here. You can check the speed also, how fast it should be. So we'll be keeping it a simple. Close. Now see here. Welcome to e-content session. It is now scrolling over here now. Next, this is a simple image with the text, content and everything. But I have multiple images to be shown, kind of slideshow or kind of PowerPoint show, which we can do over here now. So for that purpose, that is also possible over here. That can be done using the image slideshow. Now, to show that image slideshow, I'll be just removing this one. So for removing any particular source, what you need to do is select that source and select this minus sign over here now. So this will be removing the source from the screen. You want to remove? Yes. Even the text one? Yes. Now we will add our image slideshow. It will ask for that. Okay. Now it will be asking for the images here. What we need to do is click on this plus, add files if you have multiple files, or directory. So add files. We'll be selecting all of these files and we'll be clicking on open. Now all the images will be displayed in the size over here. But if I want it to be not aligned properly, I want this 0 to be coming down. So we can select this name and so it will be go down over here. Similarly, if I want this to be placed down, you can select like this. So for the time being, we'll select this and we'll keep it as it is. Click on OK. Now yours will be screen. Now if you can see over here, the images are moving automatically. Select this, right click, properties. If you can see over here, time between slides milliseconds, that is 8 seconds. After every 8 seconds, the image is changing automatically, just like in PowerPoint show. And these are nothing but the transition effects. So if you want different effects, so you can give this cut effect. It will be working as that. It will want swipe one, it will be swiping. If you want slide, it will be slided. Now if I want to reduce the size, time between slides milliseconds, 8 seconds. 8 seconds is too much for me, so you can just simply give over here 2000, that is 2 seconds. And transition speed, you think that it is taking too much time for changing it, or you can take less time, you can increase the change also over here. Now the next property is loop. We had 10 images, so once all the 10 images are over, it will be looping itself. That means it will be continuously playing. I don't want that to be happening, so kindly uncheck this. Or if you want that to happen, you can click on this, and the images will be displayed as the name. But I don't want that. I want it to be randomized. So I can click on this randomized playback. So random images will be displayed from this list. So these are nothing but the changes you can do. Now if I click on this, if you see, after every 2 seconds the image is moving. I want to stop this, but before that I would like to say that, as I said, I want the presenter to be visible. So if you see that my screen is not visible over here, because that has been overloaded by this slideshow. So what we can do in that case, I want the presenter to be visible. So select that window of the presenter, which is over here. Right click on this, come to order, and if you see over here, move up. So if you click on this move up, the presenter's image or presenter's video will be enabled over here now. Now this is moving faster and automatically. I want it to be moving manually with my consent. So what we can do is right click, go to the properties. Here slide mode is there, automatic. We can select it to the manual. But if you see over here, instruction has been given over here as use hotkeys to control slideshow. That means if I want to move left, if I want to move right, if I want to stop, then I need to have the control over here. So how to do that, I will show that. For that, select manual and click on OK. Now if you see, it has stopped now. Now how to select that hotkeys over here now? For that, we need to go to settings. In this settings, if you see over here, hotkeys tab is coming over here now. So just scroll down. You can see this over here, image slideshow, play, pause, restart, stop, next, previous. Now basically what we practice for the next slide is right arrow key of the keyboard. So how to do that? By just click over here, next slide, and press the right arrow key of the keyboard. As soon as I press the right arrow key on the keyboard, it will be notifying that right has to be the next slide key. See here, automatically right comes over here now. For the previous slide, basically what we practice is the left arrow key of the keyboard. So you select left. Now to stop, I'll be selecting the upper one, and to restart, I'll be selecting the down, and to the play and pause for the space bar. This is what the hotkeys. It is basically what I prefer, but you can select yours also. If you don't want the hotkeys this to be done, you can disable this also. You can clear this. Sorry. Click on Okay. Now, this is the image which is over here. I click the right arrow key. It is changing. I will click on the another right arrow key. It is changing. Left arrow key. Previous one. Previous one. Right arrow key. This is nothing but your image slideshow. There are various options over here which we can do, but that need to be elaborated, that need to be studied further. But for the video capturing purpose, for our purpose of video recording, for developing the e-content session, this much tools are enough for this. Now, once we are done with the recording part, what we can do is we can stop recording over here now. So once we click on the stop recording, the recording stops over here now. Now, if I want to check where the recording is there, so click on file, click on show recordings. So if you click on show recording, it will be showing you this file over here now. Just play this. Now, if you see this file type is in MKV video. Basically, these files is not supported by most of the devices. So what we can do, one more feature is present over here called converting that. It is called as Remux, that is recording multiplexer. If you can see over here, Remux recordings is over here. Click on this. Now it is asking for OBS recording. That means the video which has been recorded using OBS sound. Click on this. It is asking for this. Okay, I want to select this. Open. Now target file, it is automatically saying this. If you want to change, you can give and path, any other path which you want to give. Suppose I want to give on the desktop. Save this. It will be saying that desktop. And .mkv extension, .mp4 extension. Just click on Remux. Remux. Now if you can check over here, right click, properties, it is changing into MP4 file, and MP4 file is basically supported by all the devices, whether it be mobile devices or whether it be laptop or whether it be desktop, and it will be clearing as it is. Once you're done with this, you can select this, clear finished items or clear all items. It will be clearing this. So that's all from me, OBS recording. Now.
Yes, sir.
Other alternatives also for that, apart from OBS, called as Streamlabs as well as FF Split. It's up to us, whichever you want to choose.
Yes, before proceeding for the questions, participants, for the repetitive operations into the tool, please go through the YouTube link. We will provide it to your personal IDs as well as in the Telegram group. Through that, you people can go through the tool, how it is getting used and certain operations to be done. Requesting all the participants to fill up the feedback form link given in the chat window of the session. All the participants have to complete that feedback in the current technical session only. We will provide it in the chat box in some time. So please cooperate. There are few questions, Vinay sir, for you.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And participants, if you have any problem regarding that OBS, you can just mail me on this ID. I'll be replying as soon as possible.
Yes, sir.
of vinayvs@gmail.com.
Yes. How to use chroma key in video capture?
How to use chroma.
Chroma key, yes.
Okay. That, as I said, ki this is a very huge software, just like MS Office package, where we cannot be sure of ki, can we display that. So I need to elaborate more on that. So that's why I said ki if you have any doubt, then you can just mail me. I'll be studying it and I'll be replying you back.
Yes, sir. If
Yes,
any noise comes in between creating, recording the video, then how to remove the unwanted noise?
that facility is not available. That is available only in free cam, as suggested by the Mithilesh sir. What we can do is we can make sure that there is no noise, as I am sitting now over here, so that no noise should be coming over here. So there is no such facility for removing this noise section over here.
Yes, sir. How the PPT is inserted in OBS?
PPT is,
Means image slideshow you have shown it.
yes,
Can
yes,
we
yes.
insert immediate direct PPT or individual
No, no,
image?
image slideshow only we have to do, because we cannot insert an ready-made PPT over here. Even if it is possible, then I don't think so that will be working, because it is clearly giving extension .jpg over here and not an any PPT slideshow over here. So you have to insert in slideshow only. That means you convert that PPT into a single image and you can insert that over here.
Yes, sir. Sir, on your screen, multiple screens were visible. Will it happen for every video in OBS?
Just a moment. I'll be just sharing the screen again. I'll be clearing it, ma'am. You mean to say this window capture? Wait. This one?
Yes,
Yes.
this is.
This is the display capture. That means whatever has been displayed on the screen, that will be captured. It is just showing the multiple, that is inner layer. That means it is just displaying the capture. So there won't be multiple images over here of the person or of the screen. It will be single image only. As we have seen in the recording, though it is showing you inner part, just like a mirror, but that will not be the case with the video. In video, you will be seeing only one single layer, not the multiple layers within inside.
Yes, sir. One question is, sir, can video recorded earlier, it can be merged with the another one?
That can be using the another software called as a video cutter and joiner. Even I tried that also over here, but it will be just recording the videos and not the merging the videos, ma'am.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's enough here. We don't have a question now. Can we upload PDF file instead PPT to display image on the OBS?
Can we upload PDF file? No, ma'am.
Yes, yes.
It is not giving an extension only for that. It is just simply giving an extension of an image only. So you cannot add the PDF file also over here now.
Yes, sir. Is it possible to record through FreeCam and then import in OBS to again record along with the presenter? Means any
Yeah,
previous
pre-recorded
video?
video.
Yes, pre-recorded video.
Pre-recorded video, no, ma'am. Even that is also not possible over here now. To import any video also, that is also not possible, ma'am. This is directly live video recording. You cannot open the other videos also over here and you can record it. No, that is not possible, ma'am.
Yes, sir. Almost we have done with the questions. Few questions, whatever are pending, we can have it conducted into the QA sections again.
Participants can question me on the given email ID for the doubts, and I will be replying as early as possible.
Yes, sir. Yes. Thank you, Vinay, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Now here we are at the last session of the day. I request Professor Nabila Kazi ma'am to provide some of the tricks with the e-content design.
Yes, sure. Thank you, Sheetal ma'am. Good morning to one and all present here. In this session, we are going to see what are the different online tools that are available to us for designing your e-content. As a teacher, we are always need that our content should be interactive so that we can engage our student. Okay, so let me start. Before we start, I just want to know what do you mean by e-content? Every one of us knows about it for sure, but just an overview. When we talk about e-content, it refers to instructional content delivered or enabled in various forms such as web-based learning, computer-based learning, mobile learning, and virtual classroom. When you talk about e-content, it is a combination of text, audio, video, images, animation with some visual effects that can be delivered through internet or other technologies. So the very first I'm going to start, what do you mean by OER? As in this session, we are going to see all the online tools that are freely available. So we'll start with first OER. Now, what do you mean by OER? OER stands for Open Educational Resources. Basically, these are the type of educational material which is freely available for teachers as well as for students, and the students and teachers both can use them, share them, and they can reuse. Okay, so we'll look into some of the OER sources. First, we'll go to the Google and we'll type OER. As soon as you type OER resources, you will be directed to all the websites which gives you the free OER resources. So I'll just go with the very first one, that is OER Commons. Okay, you can see the platform. If you want, then you can sign in and register. As of now, I'm just going to show the resources, so I'm not signing up. We can see the resources without signing up as well. We can even add our OER. If you have your content which you want to share with someone, then you can do it. You can either open as author or you can add link of your content from the web. Okay, so I'll just write I'm looking for some books. Subject can be career and technical education. Education level, I'll put an adult education. That can be any of the option. We can go for the standard one only. Let us search. Okay, you can see all the books that are available. I will look for my books, like since I teach subject called as cloud computing, so I'll go for that subject. Okay, you can see all the OER, open resources available to us, which can use as a reference by us. We can share with our students. So I'll just click on the very first link. Okay, now there is an option here. You can view the resource, you can save it. Okay, I have not logged in, so I cannot save it. You can even share it on the Google Classrooms. So I will go for the view resources. Okay, when I'm viewing the resources, you can give me option like either you can view or either you can download. So I'm going for the download option. So once I download, you can see the file is available for me as a reference. Okay, so the file is downloaded here, one which I have seen there. Just hold on. Okay. So next, another OER resources which we are going to see. Sorry for the technical glitch. Next we are going to see is Pitlips. Basically, this is the OER from the Pittsburgh Library University. So here you have many options available. Any content which you see that can match your need, you can select it and you can share with your students. There is as well multimedia contents. There are simulations as well. One of the most common which we use as a free e-resource, every one of us, is Wikipedia. All the content which we want, we usually take from here and we share it with our students or to prepare the notes. So these are some sources. There are also website called as cnx.org. This is the website which even allows you to download some textbooks as well. So there are some textbooks, algebra, chemistry, introductory statistics. So this is the textbooks which are available wherein you can download and we can go it. So these are the few sources of OER, that is open resource, wherein you can share with your students, you can add it to your list, and you can refer it also. Next, we are going to the topic is copyright free images. As an online creators, like we always download the content from internet. The content can be in any form, like you can say text, images, audio, and video. But while downloading, we should be very much careful in the sense that we should make sure that whatever we are downloading from internet, the source has to be copyright free. If it is copyrighted material, then we are somewhere or other participating in the act of plagiarism, and that we really need to avoid and follow the ethics. So whenever you are downloading any image, you have to make sure that you are going for copyrighted free images only. Now how to do that, we'll go just see here. Okay, go to Google and you can type copyright free images. Similarly, we can have odd videos, we can have sound, so we are available. Now we can see when you talk about copyright free images, there are so many options available with us. There are so many websites which allows us to take the copyright free images. We can use that in our content. So I'll just take one of them. Okay. These are the you can say the owners, those who have just clicked the images, they have uploaded and they have allowed you to share and use that freely. There are so many images, like you can freely download it. It says you what size you want and you can freely download it. There are other websites as well. Unsplash.com. These are also the websites where you have HD images wherein you can download it freely and use for your content. So as you type on copyright free images, you can get many images are available. Even you can have animation images also. Copyright free GIF you can type if you want to add some animations. So you can see many images are there. So we can see that when you talk about copyright free, there are so many options available and we can really go with these options. Okay. So next, I have just given few references. When you type Google copyright free images, you can get many options as well. Next, we are going to move to copyright free music. Just like images, you can also have copyright free image musics as well. So for that also, we'll just simply type copyright free musics and we'll get list of the websites or the options that will help us to do the same. One of the most common uses band sound, wherein on the type of the music tab you can select and you can download. See, the options are available. You can download any of them and you can add it to your PPTs or add it to your content. We shall see one more website. soundcloud.com. This is also the one of the website which allows you to free download your content and you can use it. Okay. So next we are going to move. I want to show one thing under copyright free images. Usually we take our content from Google Images, the very first search engine. When we talk about taking the images, the first thing which comes in our mind is Google search engine. But under Google search engine also there are various options which tells you how you want to search your images and how you have to download your images. I'll just take an instance. Okay, so I'll click on images. I've clicked word apple. I'll click on tools. Once I click on tools, there are some usage rights which are there under images, not filtered by license. The first option says it is not filtered by license. It has not been a license. Second option is labeled for reuse with modification. Means if you want to get images for using after small editing, you can click on this option. Next option is labeled for reuse. If you want to use images directly without modification, you can click on this option. Next option is labeled for non-commercial reuse with modification. In this type of images, you can use for non-commercial purpose, but without modification. And last is labeled for non-commercial purpose. These images can be used directly in the blocks and you can click it. So these are the options when you talk about the images under Google with the usage rights. Next, we are going to start with interactive content tool, that is Canva. So you just go to Google and type Canva. This is a graphic designing tool which helps you to design your presentation, poster making. There are many options available with this. So the first initial step is you have to sign in with Google. Okay, once you sign in with Google, you will get this as interface. First, we'll go for the pricing. Okay, because I want to show something. As an individual, you can get this free, wherein you will having 8,000 plus free templates. You will have 100 plus design. Okay, so as a free option, you have so many things, and we can really go for the free options. For pro, these are the options. Everything is there, but they will give you some visual identity. They'll give you some more free templates, and you can upload your own fonts and you can logos, custom templates when you go for the pro version. So I'm going for the free one because that's fine for us for at least at minimum level. Okay, so we'll go for a create design option. Now, once you go click on create design, you can see there are so many options available. You can either create presentation, you can either create worksheet, you can create lesson plan, you can create thumbnail, announcement, class schedule. There are so many options available because Canvas is a graphic designing tool. So you can design many things with this online platform. So we will concentrate on presentation only. Once you talk about presentation, there are so many templates available with you, wherein you can select any of those templates. Simple presentation, company presentation. As per your requirement, you can select the templates. Education presentation, startup, and so many templates are already available here. So you can select any of them. Then if you want, then you can have photos. This which is already there, so you can search any of the photos if you want, so you don't need to download it from other source. It inbuilt have so many options wherein you can just simply drag and drop and you can take the photos. If you want to add elements, you can add elements as well. Okay, shapes, Text type is also there. You can add heading, subheading. It has inbuilt music as well. You can download any of the music and add it to your presentations. It has backgrounds for videos as well. It has backgrounds as well. You can have any of the backgrounds. For uploading, when you want to upload something from your end, there are only two options available with you. Either you can upload an image or either you can upload a video. These are only the two options. Since it's free version, so it allows only this two. In the paid, you can have your own audios as well. You can have charts as well, wherein you can have charts insert into your PPTs. You can add items, you can delete items as well. If you want, then you can create your folders and you can save it there. The best part of this is it has integration with many of the apps. Like the previously I have shown you Pixels Bay, Pixar. So all the images which are coming there when we are searching, it is all because of the integration with these apps. So you can integrate with these apps and you can easily get the content. It is integrated with YouTube. You can even generate the QR code. So you just have to type the URL of your your PPT, and it will generate the QR code for you. So QR code is generated. It will be saved under your photos. See, the QR code is uploaded and it is saved here. So you can even do this. So there are many options available. Basically, this tool is very easy when you want to just simply add your content, and you have to use variety of templates and you can share it. While presenting, there are so many options available. I have designed one and just wanted to show that. I have designed using Canvas only. Present. Animation effects if you want. In free version, these are only the animation effects which is given to us. So this is all with the Canvas tool. When you talk about download, there are so many options available for download, but in free you are not allowed to download it. You have to pay, or either you can go for a subscription of 30 days trial for downloading the content. So you can either download in PNG file, you can download in JPG file, you can download in PDF, video and GIF. There are so many options available. You can even have a website look, which I am currently using it with the link. This is the website view of your PPT. I've copied the link and I'm using the website view only. Then other options, which if you have paid version, then you can even download this entire slide as a PPT, Microsoft PPT. You can email, you can add this to your link profile, you can add it to Facebook profile, you can add to your Dropbox. You can see there are so many number of options with it. But since I'm going for the free version, I'm only allowed to copy the link and have to share that link. So the copied link, that is the one which I'm using here. You can see I'm using the copied link and I'm showing you all. So this is the Canvas tool. This is very interactive tool. Only in the free version, you are allowed to upload your images and videos. Your audio cannot be there. For audio, you have to go for either the paid version or you can go for the free trial version, which is of 30 days trial period. Okay. So next, which we are going for the tool is voice typing in Google Docs. Voice typing is one of the most easiest tool. Whenever you don't want to type your content, you want to use as a voice, as a tool to type the content, then you can go for the voice typing. For that, first you need to go to your Gmail account. Any of the Gmail account, you can go click on gmail.com. Then you can go to the Google app option, wherein you can either directly select the docs option or either you can go to drive, right click and click on free docs. I'll go to directly docs option. Click on the blank sheet. Then we'll go to the tools option. Okay. It's not showing me. Just hold on. Under tools option, there is voice typing. I need to check again what is. Basically, voice typing under Google is a dictation tool that helps us to use voice for typing the content. Okay, so under tools, I'll go with the last tool. I just look into this. It's not showing the option of voice typing here.
Ma'am, carry on with
Nafisa
last
ma'am.
tool.
Yeah.
Me.
Okay,
Um,
okay. Yeah, say ma'am, say.
Tushar sir, like
Yes.
any one of us can show that voice typing, because I've just opened into my laptop and it is available under the tools. I don't know why it's not there. So
Yeah,
at the
it's not
end
there.
of
That
this
is because
session,
of login setting. And
yeah,
Nabila ma'am, can you try with creating a file with Google Drive and first naming it and saving it?
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Okay.
Nabila ma'am,
Yes, sir.
do you have Chrome option, Chrome browser?
Yes, sir. I do have it.
Check in that, ma'am. Possible.
Okay.
Nabila ma'am, use Chrome browser.
Yes, sir. I have used that Chrome only, sir.
This is Chrome.
you are in Internet
Yeah.
Explorer, ma'am.
This is Chrome.
Chrome is
Just
not
wait.
opened, madam.
Just wait.
A new browser.
It's there in your desktop. It's there, the very first.
Nabila ma'am,
Yes, yes, sir.
can I
Yes.
share my screen?
No, no, no. I'll do it. I'll do it.
Okay, ma'am.
1 minute. Almost done. Okay, so under tools, we have an option that is voice typing. So with this, we can select the language which we want. So it is by default English US. So you can set other languages as well. I'll go for English India. Okay. This is an question mark icon here, wherein there is all help section, which tells you which commands which you can use for voice typing. You can select text. There are so many commands available here for formatting your documents and so on. So let us start. We have to click on this. It is a free dictation tool for Google Docs. Full stop. It is an online word processor and presentation app. We can see as soon as I click on this, it automatically takes the input and it types. There are various commands which we can use. Text color red. Color changes to red. Text color blue. Color changes to blue. Text color green. Color changes to green. Text color yellow. New line. Text color black. Bold. Italic. Underline. Remove underline. Highlight. Remove highlight. Next, we can see how was your day? Question mark. Question mark. How was your lockdown? Exclamation point. New line. Insert bullet. Insert table. Insert column. Insert row. All caps. So we can see that using this voice typing, we can do so many options by voice command. The help icon is there, which tells you that which commands can do what actions over the document. You want to stop, then you can go for the stop voice command and so on. If you want to open the list, you have to simply say voice command list. This help icon will be open. Voice command list. So this help icon is open. Similarly, you can go for many other options with the help commands here. Okay, so we'll move to the very last tool, that is GeoSetter. GeoSetter is a tool used for geotagging your images. Basically, we have added this tool to our content because most of the colleges are going for the NAC. And as per the NAC new norms, every photograph should have a geotagging, a location tagging. So whenever you want to go for a location tagging, there are many tools available. The one of the free tool available is GeoSetter. Okay, so once you type the GeoSetter, you can get this first option. So in this interface, under GeoSetter, under download, you can get this wherein you can click the installation file. This is a small MB file, so it can be easily downloaded. GeoSetter is available only for Windows platform. It is not available for Mac platform. So for Mac, you have to use some other alternative. Okay, so I have already downloaded this software. So I'll open it. Okay, so this is the interface. Wherever is your photographs, you have to set the link over there. Your path has to be set for where your photographs. My photographs are on the desktop, so I have set the path there. Okay. Very first thing which you have to do, you have to go to File. You have to go to Settings. Under Settings, you have to select all. This select all option says that what are the file formats which are acceptable by the software, wherein you can edit the location. So these are all the file formats, that is JPEG, TIFF, Adobe, Canon, and so all the file formats are there. Okay. So if you want to see the metadata of the image, metadata refers to all the information related to the image. What is the image capture? What is its focal length? So we have to click on image info exif file. See, we can see file name of the image, directory where it is stored, size, permissions, type, okay, time, and so on. So this all are the information about the image. That is called as metadata. All the information related to image is called as metadata. Okay, now here I have to edit the image. Okay, so for editing the image, I have to add location to it. So I'll go for edit data. Under location, I have to put some values, that is latitude and longitude values. So I'll take some latitude and longitude values from internet. I'll take the coordinate values of my college. Okay, automatically it will take the altitude when we click on get from the web. So it is 49. If you want the information, this also you can directly get from the web. So you can select any of the location which you want. Once you are done, you can click on OK. Okay, you can see the information is being tagged here. One more thing which I want to show here is, since your photographs are all captured photographs, so if you want to have the date when it was captured, if you want any customized dates, then you can have it. So click on insert. You can have any date. So I'll put a back date for it. Let us say 7th October. Timing, let it be that only. Okay, and I'll click on OK. See, you can see the taken date is, I've given the back date. Once you're done with this, you can click on this option, refresh, and click on yes. Yes. Now on the desktop, you can see the two images. This is your original one. I'll go to the properties. I'll go to the details. The original one has name, type, size, and when created. And the one which I have edited has information of GPS, latitudes, longitudes. And the time taken, created as I've edited there, date taken is this. So this GeoSetter software helps us to locate location over it, and you can place it. Even you can see it over the map if you want. Okay, so the location is here and we can have the locations over it. Okay. Any questions, ma'am? Yes, ma'am.
There is one question about it. Is it possible if some biological species like plants collected then to show that area by Google Map?
Yes, ma'am. If you search and if you put the coordinate values, you can see the exact location coordinate value you should be known by us. That is required.
Okay, only one question was there. Others we have
Okay.
are conducted accordingly.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, yes. Thank you, Nabila ma'am. Now we are at the end of the session. Participants, the feedback link has been given in the chat window. You can fill the feedback form during the technical session itself only. We are at the end of the session now. I hope now all of you have been familiar with the tools discussed in these 2 days national webinar, and you will be able to use it for creating your subject material and delivering the lectures in the classroom. May I now request our Vice Principal, Ma'am, Dr. Liji Santosh, to propose the vote of thanks.
A very good afternoon to everybody. It was such a good, enriching session with a lot of new things to learn for teachers like us. So at the outset, I'd like to thank our management, led by our chairman, the P.A. Shankar B. Shetty, and the team of Powai Education Committee for giving us all kind of support to conduct this national level webinar. I thank our Vice Chairman, Sri Nityanand Hegde sir, for motivating us yesterday in the inaugural session to give a good start. Our Principal, Dr. Sridhar Shetty, who always encourages us for all the kind of new innovations to be taken in the field of teaching and learning methodology. IQAC has been instrumental in doing this kind of innovative teaching learning methodology over the years. So this is in an year, over the years, for around 4 to 6 times, we have been doing this kind of new methodologies in teaching and learning. This webinar would not have been a successful one if I would not have got my co-partner, our Vice Principal, Mr. Sandesh Shetty, to support with me along with, and our IT department, headed by Dr. Tushar Sambare, and the teamwork is seen over 2 days, the way they managed the whole session and then they conducted this session. congratulations to IT department for doing this so well. I thank our institution, two other institutions head, Mr. Seema Sablok, Principal of State Board, and Mrs. Mildred Lobo, Principal of International School, and our very own Pratibha ma'am, our junior college vice principal, who have been so supportive that she was always there with us for 2 days, along with her whole team of teachers. Thank you, all of you, for being with us for this 2 days training session. And then comes, no doubt, my own colleagues who have raised to a very big level of resource person for 2 days. I'm so happy to talk about special mention to the resource person of the day, beginning with Sujada Rizal, who has taught us such a wonderful method of learning with PPT. Just record your lessons in the PPT, upload it, you are done with it. We all are very well aware of PPT, but some advanced features, yesterday she has taken it up. Then our own Himani ma'am has taught us with Google Forms and quiz and new varieties she has added up, spiced up with learning with Google Forms. Our Mithilesh sir has taught us yesterday with AutoCraft, and today he has taken us to a new software called as FreeCam. We all have downloaded it, we have learned with it. Very nice to learn with you, sir. And our Avneet ma'am, who has started today's session with Quizziz. She has taken us to a new venture wherein we learned a new method and learning with fun for students. It was fantastic, Avneet ma'am. Vinay Thapurkar sir has taught us OBS software. I found like I can see myself along with I can record on the PPT. It was really fantastic, sir. Thank you. Nabila ma'am has taken us to a Pandara box of options. You can say a lot of tips and tricks she has taught us by teaching us how to, upload some image and that canva.com. Everything was very nicely explained. Thank you, Nabila. So all the resource persons will have done a fantastic job. Thank you so much. And the whole supporting team of technical people, we call them as the backdoor warriors, was the real success behind the team. So once again, congratulations to Dr. Tushar Sambare and the team for doing this fantastic job of conducting 2 days e-content development workshop. And above all, I thank all the participants across India who have been joining us from Kerala to Punjab and all the states I can see in the list. And we are really thankful to all of you for being with us. And I hope this session was really, really entertaining for all of you. Thank you so much. And keep in touch with SM Shetty's all the webinar series, which is again coming up in the month of June. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, ma'am. Hope all the participants have filled up the feedback form given the link in the chat window. Thank you, participants, for your cooperation throughout these technical sessions in these 2 days. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot to all of you.
Sheetal ma'am and
Yes.
Vinay sir, session will be on for a few minutes so that participant can find the link in chat box.
Yes, yes.
And fill it. Our live session supposed to be end, but this session will be there for 4-5 minutes so that every participant can search the link
Yes.
in chat box.
Yes.
Our live session supposed to be end.